what was that one point? What was the point that got you? Was it pain? Was it just waking up and thinking, "Oh, I don't wanna do this anymore"? What was that in defining moment for you that got you out of that limiting space to living this life that you are now? Or maybe it was kind of a culmination of it. But yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to hear your thoughts on that.
I mean, I think it's you kind of get to a point where, you look at your results and you feel like it's not working.
Yeah.
I'm doing isn't working. The environment that I'm in and the people I'm associating with isn't serving me. They're good people. I love them, but they're not going to be the people that are going to get me to where I want to be. And here's the thing, right? Most people, Dustin, are aware of that. They know that if I hang around the right people, I'm probably going to grow. But most people still spend their time hanging around the not the wrong people that aren't gonna get them to where they want to be. And that's why most people never live the way they want, because they're so comfortable in the environment they're in, doing what they're doing. And people don't people want change, but they resist being changed. I was prepared for change. I'd gone through it. I'd read books. I'd studied. I'd taken programs, and no matter how hard I worked, I just couldn't seem to get ahead because I had the wrong habits and behavior patterns. Because it doesn't matter how smart you are, it doesn't matter how many books you've read or how hard you work at what you do. If you don't have the right paradigm, you don't have the right mindset and behavior patterns, your results aren't going to change. And the best way for somebody to change their self-image and change their belief system is to put themselves in an environment around people that are where they want to be, where you feel self-conscious because you're in an environment around people that are doing more than you. Because if you're the smartest person in the room, if you're the most ambitious person in the room, you're in the wrong room. And
Hey,
I
come on.
felt like I
I
was
was
in the
just about
room.
to say that.
Yeah.
You read my mind, man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree 100%. Man, that's so good, and that's kind of the simplest, practicalist first step for those listening at home, that if you are wanting to turn your creativity into not just this hobby, not just something that you wanna do, but really make it your reality, and to really create the life that you wanna see, like Alte said, like, you've got to begin today and see what room can you step in that you're no longer the most interesting person in it. Because I know even from my experience in life, man, it is definitely intimidating to step into those rooms, but there's such a shift in your thinking. Because like a little bit of my backstory is I worked for a YouTube ministry, and she was mostly like a life coach in a sense, but she kind of helped me see what it is to dream bigger. Because before that, I wasn't really necessarily surrounded by that, but it was by working for this. Because I mean, her CEO goes to my church, so it was really a cool God moment that it even happened. But here I was sitting there editing her videos, and she's learned from Bob Proctor, she's learned from John Maxwell, she's gleaned from all the greats, and I'm sitting there, and it's through the daily repetition of hearing that. And granted, I'm editing it, so I'm like hearing it over and over and over again, and it just sparked this spark in me to say, I can go and I can create the life that I wanna live. And man, that's so crucial when it comes to this life, and what we wanna go after is surrounding yourself by those mentors, surrounding yourself by those people that are gonna call you higher. What would you say to someone, say someone's listening, watching to this, and they're fresh in the space of they've got the tension. They're going to the job that they hate. They're doing the things that they don't enjoy doing, but they feel like they have to. But they've got this creativity inside them. They've got this greatness inside of them. What would be your one tip for someone in that space to start going towards this life that they dream of?
Well, firstly, bro, like we all get the same 24 hours in a day,
Yeah.
right? It's what we choose to do with the time that we're not working, which is going to determine where we're going to be tomorrow. So, firstly, you've got to decide, what it is you want. Because here's the problem, right? Most people don't even know what they want. They
Yeah.
they know they want a better life. I knew 2 years ago I wanted more income, I wanted more freedom, and I wanted a better quality of lifestyle. And I knew I wanted to be in a better environment,
Yeah.
But I didn't really know what that looked like. I didn't really have a vision. I never really took the time to take a pen and a notepad and write down exactly what I want, the life that I want to be living, how I want to be spending my days. And that was why I continued to stay stuck because I kept sending vague requests. And if you send vague requests, you keep getting vague results. But when you make up your mind exactly what you want, you set a goal, whatever that may be, you've now got something to focus on.